Welcome back to Art of War 2 Global Confederation and welcome to the final mission, The Last Battle. The time of the decisive battle has come, General. The rebels seem to have summoned all the remaining forces they have to protect their main base. Reinforcements are being pulled up to you, but you've got to take immediate action. Absolutely, Santa. We are ready to fight and put an end to this mutiny. Objectives: build a base, destroy the enemy base. Yes, I will do that. What I will also do is build a tech center. Build you in the corner here because why not? I have a barracks here I don't want, but never mind that. Let's get at least get one bunker going here. The question is how far north do I want stuff to be situated here. Let's just briefly check out what we have here. Yeah, we're nicely cornered here, which is, well, sort of what you want, in the sense that got a rocket launcher here, in the sense that let's deploy you here. And I can, in fact, deploy you. There we go. So there is an option for that. Just like an individual unit option here. So I'm going to deploy these guys here because I want to make sure it's the research center ready. Do I have... let's see. Reinforced generator would be nice. Maybe stay here, and then you can also get yourself deployed here. That would be nice, thank you. Then I'm going to need more launchers here, of course. Many more launchers, in fact. And don't have any other MRSs, so that's fine. What I could get is the finance department, I suppose, so I get money a little bit faster. Let's see about that. Unless I already have that. No, I don't. So let's get our finances rolling. Here we go. The enemy is upon us. That is acceptable. We don't actually have the money for that, never mind. Second rocket launcher here is good to go as well. Almost there, just give me some more money or kill a bunch more people. Of which there are quite a few. Can you please stop that? Thank you. Maybe I need another defense here actually, just to shield my stuff here a little bit. You can please join me here. No need for you to be all the way over there. My units love to just leave the base. They're very eager to go after the enemy. I think I'm going to get one more rocket launcher going here in the north. I could get another one going here because then it can probably support the other front as well. Maybe that's a good idea. These guys here are deployed so they can't escape, which is what I prefer. Goodbye you. Very good. Good thing I already start with a bunch of upgrades here because otherwise this would take quite a while. Probably a reason why the game does that. Not all the upgrades, but a fair amount of upgrades. You here can take a step back here too, as usual. I think you here might have a... Do you actually have deploy option? No, I think the rocket... Does a rocket launcher guy have one? No, I think it's just select the other rocket launcher there too. So there's that. Okay. Can probably get incentives going here soon. Take a step back. We've got defenses to to sort this out, and that will have to be good enough for the time being. Down to 5 units, but that's to be expected. You can't just burn through. So what you have here initially. You took a bit of a beating there, I have to say. Nope, not more rocket launchers right now. You know what, just stay here, all the way back. I really need to make sure that I have some units surviving here, because that way I can intervene here should that become necessary. This is quite a lot of guys. I might need maybe one more bunker here. Yeah, so this guy's gone. Definitely need something a little better than this. Yeah, defense are collapsing here. Less than ideal. Let's hope we can bounce back here before the next attack. Bunk here as well. I don't actually have any money to do this. Okay, well, we'll see. If the next attack's not quite as bad, then we stand a chance here. I do have these defense in the north here, helping me out as well. So it's a square map, so which makes it less obvious seeing where the enemy is coming from. But never mind that. Just one more search of money here. There we go. That'll have to be good enough for now. Well, we don't even have these defense here right now. They're still being built up, and they haven't deployed their tanks yet. Oh, we don't actually have enough power for that. Oh, because I lost the power plant. That is less than ideal. That's fixable. That is fixable. There we go. It's just going to take a moment. So until then, these defense here will have to do. Yeah, so the bunkers still work, but the rocket launchers do not, which is not so great. But we are mostly done here. Actually, we're not. Less than half the generator here built. But whatever. Come on, hurry up a little bit, please. In fact, I probably need a third generator soon. I think I do actually, if I want the factory up and running as well. Yeah. At least my defenses are good to go for the time being. That is appreciated. Okay, in that case, another launcher here. There's lots of things coming from the other direction here as well. You please die and then give me the money inside of you. Okay, I lost another defense there before it was even built up properly. That is fine. I've got enough money to compensate for that. Did I lose a launcher here as well? Yeah, I think I had 2 there, didn't I? Yeah, I think there were 2. Okay. I have to rebuild that as well. I just don't want to build too many defense. Then again, I can always tear them down later, should that become necessary. So there's always that option. Okay, just a couple more, please. Could build another launcher here as well to support both fronts, like at this corner here. Okay, this one is almost ready, very good. Yeah, I think I might just need Zeus units here in the future. I might want a second headquarters first, because that way I'll be able to have like an income flow that probably allows me to have 2 factories at one point. I'm just gonna run past my defenses here, I can tell you that. Okay. I take a step back here. Yeah, all good. Guess I could get more MRSs as well, because they won't contribute to my building cap. And they're kind of like rocket launcher turrets. In any case, second command center here. And maybe I'll build you here, yeah. Because I don't want to build a factory there, because if I do that, then the vehicles coming out of it are just going to like be stuck there, which I don't like. There we go. So now they're heavy to be deployed tanks here have joined the party. So we'll see how this goes. I did get reinforced buildings, didn't I? Yeah, I did get the reinforced buildings here. I guess I could get this upgrade here because I do use a couple of these now. And I guess, do they get upgraded when you get this upgrade here in general? I'm not sure about that, but that might be worth considering. Expensive upgrade, but not that bad in the end of the day. Okay. Probably could have built the second HQ a little bit earlier, but well, I did not build it a little bit earlier. Here we go. How are you recovering? You're doing okay. Attempt to build one more rocket turret there. Just have to see that I get enough of my other structures here going as well. Still plenty of rebels left here. Like, if once we're done here, we're gonna have depopulated Peru, I'm afraid. Right, these are all Peruvians. Maybe they're not. Okay. Machine factory, please. Yeah, that looks good. Hopefully we haven't blocked off the factory here entirely. And you hang out here so you can support whatever front I'd like you to support. One supporting front here is necessary. Let's check out all the vehicles. I don't think I have the assembly upgrade. Fast recharging. Rocket launcher, yes. Definitely want that one. So is the bunker actually tougher than the rocket turret? I'm not sure about that. I kind of get the feeling it could be, but I might just be imagining that. Here we are. A bit more than 1,000 credits here now. So let's build a second factory. I can afford that. In fact, I can just about afford that. Let's build a factory right here. So this turret here might go down. But we'll have to see about that. Can you please stop that? Thank you. There we go, plenty of... So I guess I'm going to need another generator if you want to build anything else. So let's do that. I can always blow up a generator if the feeling that is necessary. And then have the fast recharging, yes please. That'll be useful too, hopefully. And then, you know what? I'm going to start full production here. Yeah, the Zeus here. And then I need to just double check that all the upgrades I want are upgrades I have. I can also see how fast I get money here. There you go, you've got missiles now, or rockets, whichever one it is. There we go, all the power. I think I pretty much have, in fact I may have all upgrades now, like literally all of them. Not fast infantry training, not the assembly line upgrade here, but I'm happy to make do with that as well. Without that, is like the infantry one, because I'm probably not going to build infantry, because pop slots is pop slot, and I don't have time to waste on infantry right now. I'm sorry about that. So bunch more of you here too. There we go. They haven't deployed that many of... You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to build one more bunker here. If I can, yeah, I can do have the... Let's see whether you're going to survive this. If not, it's fine. I've got plenty of income now. So far you did survive that. Look at you. Okay, I'm gonna see what they can get up to, maybe like 20 or so of the Zeuses here. And then like move out and see what I can achieve. Maybe north, because that's where fewer attacks are coming from. Yeah, let's see. I know I can deploy, so once deployed, the MLS can actually do ground attack. There's an option for that. That's the option that isn't deployed. But I'm not sure I'm going to bother with that, because it just seems entirely too much work, or like too fiddly to do that. You here have almost fully recovered, very good. Let's get this upgrade here, because it's the final mission. I want all the attack. Even though I probably don't like literally need all attack. Because I don't plan on getting infantry here, but whatever. There we go. Yes, far this is manageable. What's coming after me here? These guys here, yeah. There's actually quite a few of them, so I might lose some defenses here. We'll have to see about that. But I haven't lost any yet. Interestingly. So you all gather here, please. Except the deployed units, of course. And then you're going to move north. Just want to see what the deal there is. I think the enemy might also have more than one base here. But yeah, well, I guess we'll see about that. You here are still alive somehow. And... okay. 17 of you. That sounds good enough. Okay, let's move out. We're gonna produce more tanks in the meantime, obviously. Let's see when we run into the first minefield. But now, everybody just gather here. I just want you all in like one spot here. And by the time I reach the unit camp, I should still have half the queue left, so I don't need to worry about that. Anybody here? Not really. Lots of space. We're not in a... okay, there we go. Yep. We found the enemy, and the enemy is dead now. Lots of space. It's not like... okay, so they're all coming from here. So I guess this is where I should go. These guys can take a beating, especially when deployed. Even though I'm not sure being deployed increase their defense. Maybe just, yeah, here's the minefield, whatever, I don't care. If you don't solve this, then a future group of tanks will. So where is this relative to everyone? Oh, it's just in the north here, okay. I need to pay a little bit of attention to my base here. Are these... okay, these are deployed guys. Yeah, I might have to rebuild some defense. Yeah, there we go. Bunkers down. Yeah, that's fine. Rebuild some defenses here at one point. But we'll see about that. Hey, second line of defenses. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Just keep firing. It's all cool. That is a lot of towers. I have to say though, it really is a lot of towers. However, we also found actual like production structures and whatnot, so that's encouraging. In fact, let's destroy some of those. While we're here, one of them is already down. Don't have many guys left here, but yeah, this was a moderate success. So this time we're gonna build a rocket turret here. Oh, that's a locator. Sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. Once you get the locator tag, it's like inserted in between. Oh, don't actually have enough money for that. Okay, so now I might have to interrupt my production here, but we'll see about that. Well, next time I should have an easier time because it's unlikely that we'll rebuild absolutely all those defenses in the meantime here. There we go. Well done. And you here don't move. Well, you do move, but you move over here, please. There we go. Yeah, I might eventually have enough money for all of this here. But first you pathfind your way out of this base here. Lots of tanks just kind of in the field here. The reinforcement has arrived and is waiting for your orders. Okay. I didn't expect to actually get reinforcements. I thought they would just kind of make that up. More few here. Okay, so the reinforcement is here, clearly. Okay, so let's get... You deployed here because I guess the enemy also received the reinforcement. Okay, I might actually have to leave a couple guys here. Then again, I really want to make sure that whatever next attack I do here is going to be successful. So let's see that you all gather here. Okay, but some rebuilding here is probably advisable. Get out of the way here, thank you. I build one more of you, that would be good. No, don't have enough money for that, but never mind. Man, just everybody move over there. Just do it, okay? Otherwise, we're never gonna get anywhere with this. Okay, so let's see. How many guys is this? 25. Okay, that's like half the maximum amount of troops I can have. You know what? That's gonna be good enough for now. Let's just have you move over here. Yes. And see what happens. They'll have other guys left here, but that's just how it is now. You hang out here. I could also deploy you here actually, like individually. Just so I've got some extra defenses here. Maybe here? Yeah, let's do that. I think with all these units here, we should have no problem holding the line. There we go. And deploy yourself. Okay, in that case, I already lost one guy here, but never mind. Let's see. Some vehicles here, doesn't really matter all that much. Some of these guys are damaged, but also not that important. Let's get in here. Gonna be fewer mines this time. So now their rocket units here are... I could maybe... They've rebuilt quite a lot of stuff, but not really that many defenses. In this case here, kill this factory here. Here we go. And more of their production here. Lots of power plants. And is it their tech center? Possibly, who knows. Anyway, in here it's their headquarters, or a headquarters. I'm not convinced they just have this one here. Guess we'll see about that. These guys here go way over the build limit, I have to say. And they've got lots of power, so if you want to give them low power and disable Their defense that way is unlikely to happen, I would say. Second headquarters? Do they have a third one? That's the real question here. They seem to have low power because that building wasn't firing at me. That building does have a gun. But then again, these towers here, maybe they don't need power to function, who knows. So I think I found the back of their other... Oh, there we go, yeah, they do have low power. Alright, alright. Still a tower left here. Then let's have a look at the map here. I guess they could have more stuff in the south. You know what? We'll find out. Because they are coming from... Oh yeah, there we go. More mines here as well, I guess. But I think they probably don't have additional power. It might just be another line of defenses. Who knows? Still run into mines here, but that's not that tragic. Yeah, still going strong here. Yeah, I think this is not the right entrance to attack, but I think the other one is probably a bit easier. Then again, with this one here, I think you can reach the power plants faster. Then again, once their defense have collapsed at one side, you can kind of go through the buildings extremely quickly, because the main buildings, they don't have that much health. They die quite quickly. Base defense have considerably more health. Yeah, they definitely went over the build limit here. I can't build that much stuff. Okay. Natalie, put me through to Senator. Yes, sir. Senator is on the line. Mr. Senator, mission accomplished. The enemy base has been destroyed. We captured several rebel leaders, and Miguel Monteros is among them. The rest were able to escape and hide in the mountainous jungle. Squads were dispatched to intersect them, but failed to capture them. Good job, General. Your mission's been accomplished. The main peacekeeping force of the Confederation will carry on. Spirit and valor displayed in this operation will be rewarded by the Senate of Confederation, and all your people will be nominated for awards. Hail to the Confederation. Mission complete. Well, there we go. That wasn't actually that bad. Pretty similar to the previous mission. The attacks are a little bit more intense, but at the same time I was feeling the enemy sent fewer of their deployable tanks. They did have one really nasty wave that came just before I launched the second assault, but apart from that, not really that bad. There we go. Didn't take that long either. Yeah, that will be it for Art of War 2 Global Confederation, but there's more Art of War, don't you worry. To be continued. Well, thanks for watching and take care.